Hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, and welcome back to our historic single battles on Grand Tactician, the Civil War. We are going to be playing as the Union, and today we are going to be doing the Battle of Gettysburg, probably the most famous battle of the Civil War. If you ask anyone young or old, into history or not, to name a Civil War battle, probably going to be Gettysburg. Might even know about Pickett's Charge. The battlefield today is one of the most preserved and visited national military parks in the country. I've been there a couple times myself, and I do have plans to take my 9-year-old there at some point this year. I was about his age when I went there for the first time with Cub Scouts. I wasn't really into history before I went there, but going there and walking the field really got me into history. I'm hoping the same thing happens for him. He's a really smart boy, and I think he would enjoy getting into history. Like I said, today we're going to be playing as the Union. We have as our commander George Meade, who was about 48 hours in command of the Army of Potomac when the battle happened. He's going to be bringing John Reynolds, John Hancock, or Winfield Scott Hancock, Dan Sickles, John Sedgwick, Oliver Otis Howard, and George Sykes. Commanding the Confederate forces will be Robert E. Lee with Richard Ewell, John Bell Hood, James Longstreet, and eventually Jeb Stuart. Battle of Gettysburg took place between July 1st and July 3rd of 1863. I will scroll through this fairly slowly if you would like to read it. Gettysburg was part of Lee's invasion of the North, designed to affect the morale of the Union, put pressure on Washington. Although it's questionable if he had won, what he could have done going up against the most fortified city in the world at the time, with the Army of Potomac at his back and pissed off. I have played through this battle a couple times myself, just for fun, from both sides with various degrees of success. And I do know that it takes quite a long time to play unless you just completely wing it. So we're going to be here for a while. Order yourself a pizza, grab a drink, sit back, get comfortable, and enjoy the Battle of Gettysburg. All right, here we are at 7:18 in the morning on July 1st, 1863. The direction of the President, Major General Joseph Hooker, is relieved from command of the Army of Potomac, and Major General George G. Meade is appointed to command of that army and of the troops temporarily assigned to duty with it, by order of the Secretary of War. These armies advancing in force on Gettysburg with A.P. Hill's corps from the west, near the Cashtown, Carlisle area, Ewell's corps from the north. Ewell actually had plans to siege or take Harrisburg. General Buford's division's orders are to delay the enemy and deprive him of the high ground. Still infantry support can arrive. General Reynolds, commanding the left wing with his 1st and Howard's 11th Corps on point, will move on to Gettysburg and act according to the situation. General engagement develops, which it wasn't supposed to. Meade had plans to set up a defensive line further south. General engagement develops. This place is as good as any to defeat Lee in a defensive battle. Not actually what he said, but they got in a fight, and they couldn't just not fight. Up they came. A few minor decisions on either side could have completely eliminated the existence of the Battle of Gettysburg, and we might have had a Battle of Hagerstown. So, what we have going in right off the bat, we have Alfred Pleasanton's Cavalry Corps under John Buford, if I can find him. There we go. Personal goal of mine is to keep General Buford alive. Every time I've played as the Union in anything, campaigns, this battle, whatever, I get Buford killed. So my personal goal is to keep Buford alive so that at the end of this battle, win or lose, he is still there. We have right now with us Wadsworth's 1st Division, somewhere out there. They all have to come up, so like I said, this is going to be a lot of waiting. I will cut all the waiting out. I have no intention of rushing through this. I'm going to try and do it right. 47 hours for the 2nd Division of Pleasanton's Cavalry, with Kilpatrick coming in also at 47 hours. We've got the artillery reserves that are 32 hours out. As far as infantry goes, we have the 1st Division. Like I said, not much. 2 hours out. Doubleday will be 3 hours with the artillery following at 4. Hancock is 10 hours out. Sickles is 12 hours out, making their way up from the Hagerstown, Maryland area. Sykes is 23 hours out. Sedgwick is 30 hours out. Oliver Otis Howard going to be here in 2 hours, so that's not bad. 9 hours for Slocum. We've got very little to do, quite a bit. Strangely enough, Meade is here already, but whatever. So we have to stall them until the rest of our forces can come up. And we got probably where Meade is. Yeah. Meade, Reynolds. They'll be moving up the Emmitsburg Road. We've got the McPherson farm right here. Hers Tavern. Harmon, Black Horse Tavern. There's Marsh Creek. I think this is the house that they just recently acquired from the owners and put this as the first shot marker. It was just like this little stone thing, and it was a private residence, but they acquired it. All right, so looking out, this is Whistler Ridge, the Whistler House. Got Hers Ridge here. And this, I believe, is McPherson's Seminary Ridge. McPherson, Seminary, Cemetery Ridge. Hulps Hill, Benner's Hill, Cemetery Hills. I don't think they list it. Well, maybe it's right here. Green Cemetery, yeah, Cemetery Hill, right there. Forest Hill, Baltimore Pike. Out here is the Round Tops, I believe. Way too far north. Here. About as good as it's gonna get. There it is. There. Guess this is a little bigger map than what I had it for. Would be our line. Round Top, Little Round Top, Devil Den, Rose Wheat Field, Berger. All right. Enough sightseeing. We have to stop them. Or slow them down at least. Let's get our cavalry dismounted here. Once they get into position. There. Got some artillery. Horse artillery. Have them fire right down the road. Did I put them in the cupola? They did a really good job on this map. Those guys are going to get moving. Lock and the battle. Get Wadsworth's worth. Have them come up like this. Evan. This will have him come up on the fence once he gets mounted. I know Devin did go up to the north. Not gonna go there with this playthrough. Gamble's in position. Let's mount. You should probably push them up a little further, but they're already past the I think this is see where would this is Willoughby Run right here. Around this area is where Reynolds died. Herbst Woods area. Get you guys right out on the road. Facing the right way, too. Looking for the dog that came out and attacked the Confederates as they were marching by. The dog didn't live. They did add quite a bit of dialogue to this here. I hear commands being given that I've never heard before in this game. A lot of updates. And the Whiskey and Lemons DLC will be coming to the channel very soon, so worry not. Get Devons dismounted. Right, they have sight of us. We do have line good cover here. I believe that's the unfinished railroad. Should say it right there on the map. Yep. I have to pull Devons back a little bit. Let's get those guns out in the open. Get them through that fence.
No foraging. You stay ready.
Guys are moving up. Not sure exactly what they're doing, but I'd like for them to face the right way. Well, they're coming down on us. Go ahead and shoot, guys. I think I just accidentally... Right, hit Heath. Yeah, they're coming down on us. Evans is going to end up taking a lot of casualties. Then mounted back up. And pull them back over here. Then in contact. Bring you out a little bit here. Guns are firing. $114 casualties for Devon already. I want you to fall back, Devon. mind if you guys moved forward a little bit. This is going to say minor defeat through most of this. Counter battery fire coming from the Confederate artillery. Gamble's opening up on East Brigade. Already gave Devin the order twice to fall back, but doesn't seem to want to do it. He's about to break. Let's fall back to McPherson's Ridge over here. Let these guys mount up and do the same. Campbell in contact. He was already in contact. Losing men. Evan breaks. Fall back. Fall back. I don't think Devin's going to rally. Lost about half his force. About an hour for Robinson and 2 for Doubleday. 9 hours Hancock. 11 hours. One hour for Howard's Corps. Have Buford try and rally what's left of his force. Buford's demoralized. But still alive. I think Gamble just broke. Try and rally your men, guy. I don't think that's going to happen, but just over double the casualties of them. Double time these guys up here. If we can get them to turn like this across the valley in between McPherson and Seminary Ridge. Oh, von Steinweier arrives. Howard arrives. The 11th Corps is coming onto the field now. Just about all on the field. I'm going to send the entire Corps to have them set up. Have that Corps set up right here. So they'll be in a line facing up Seminary Ridge. Gamble hasn't recovered at all. Panicked, but let's just give this order to everybody. Means I can't really control them. We're still taking fire from the Confederate artillery. If he can recover enough, we can have him. I do believe this is the Willoughby Run. where they actually stood their ground and fought. They also still had Devons. Let's get Buford here behind the lines. Pleasanton back there as well. Unstable. We're out in the open. Can we move them yet? Nope. Have these guys fall back a little further. Devons is not, or Gamble's unstable. He's moving though. Staying in close proximity to his commander. All right, we're almost to the Wheatfield Farm. Wheatfield Road, and our first advance units. Try and keep Reynolds alive too. That's not a bad idea. Capturing the Wheatfield Road. Have Howard give the order to double time. Devon withdrawn. All right, he's recovered enough that have him come over here. Dismount. Move you up so you're not right on the road. Probably shouldn't have pulled this artillery back so far. Charles Schurz needs to get his guys moving. And get you up here. That. Double time. I think Devon broke, yep, he broke again. Lost resilience is kind of creeping up there. All right, we took the Wheatfield Road. Have our commanders get back. Really do a good job of holding them back, but I think they actually had more cavalry than what I have at this present time. Maybe they didn't. They do a pretty good job of keeping the numbers pretty honest. Meredith's going to come up astride Seminary Ridge. Walker arrives. Have you come up right here, Walker. They are firing on, I believe, Pettigrew, who is stopped. But we've got Davis coming around. Heath is a smaller brigade, but we've got Archer coming up with fresh troops too. And here comes some more. Should start seeing these objectives up here falling to the Confederates really soon. I don't have anything to put up there against Ewell. Okay, Pleasanton, we're gonna have you have your artillery fall back here. Exactly. Let's just right now switch the order off of use roads. Have you come right down this way. Back. You can rally gamble. Now, we did take McPherson's Ridge, but that's not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break here from the action and get our guys moving north into position, and be back with you when that happens. Okay, I've got most of Howard's Corps online now. We are setting up on Seminary Ridge up here. Right now, the only thing that's happening is this Confederate artillery is opening up a little bit on our more advanced units. Orlando Smith and I believe Schemmel Fennig have taken, well, maybe not Schemmel Fennig. Schemmel Fennig ended up hiding in a shack in Gettysburg for most of the battle. But I think I'm going to have Schemmel Fennig and Brzezinski detach some skirmishers. Send them up here to See what they can do about that battery that's right there in the middle of the road. I'll have Schimmelpfennig come up here. We could put him in seminary, the Lutheran seminary up there, but not going to do that. So far, Confederates, with the exception of McGowan, they're starting to move now. They're moving across to move up on Seminary Ridge. Let's start moving our own forces up here, up to the road. Let's get you up further. Actually, get you up on the road. Try and hit them as they come across. We do have Ewell and Rhodes now moving down. Buford's still alive. He's back here with Gamble. Gamble was supposed to be capturing this objective. He's working on it slowly. I've been sending him around to get the objectives that are over here. Robinson's division, they're moving up just really, really slow. Yeah, now they're starting to send their infantry down the road. So maybe our skirmishers can hold them back a little bit.
Don't stop for the wounded. Keep moving. Sarge, I'm scared.
Get them in the seminary. I'll actually send them in the seminary. The
Sergeant, any word from the commander? Sergeant, any word from the commander?
I've actually seen them go in buildings before. This ought to be fun. Walked right through the wall. Oh, that's all right.
Sarge, I'm scared.
You guys are in good cover now, so they have any line of sight so they can shoot. They're just not going to bother. All right, Cemetery Ridge is taken. All right, Wainwright and his artillery are here. I'm going to bring them up to the south end of Seminary Ridge. Bucktails. Have you grab Culp's Hill? A little bit of a ride for you, but they're turning to face our infantry here. Let's try and get back up on. Get everybody kind of in position up here. Schimmelpfennig. Have Schimmelpfennig and Krasnowski. I don't know why he's in marching column, but Ross will come out as well. So far we hold Seminary Ridge. Smith come up too. Those skirmishers in the building don't have any line of sight whatsoever. I'm not gonna leave them in there. Don't even see them anymore. They all had to take a nap or something. Putting my artillery up on the ridge line. You guys really need to hurry up. Skirmishers are engaged. Here. I'm going to bring you up right there. Let's give you the order to halt. I'm going to just turn them to phase. My skirmishers disappeared inside the building. Oh, they're in building. I don't think that's going to work for me, because they don't have any line of sight, so maybe they do. Yeah, they do. They got a little bit of line of sight. Shooting from the building. That's kind of cool. Heavily engaged between McPherson Ridge and Seminary Ridge. Target Heath. Maybe target Heath as well. Up right here. Get some artillery support here. did give orders for my for this brigade of artillery at 28 guns to move. They haven't yet. It looks like we broke Gallon's brigade. You guys got to get up on the ridge. On Gilsa losing men. On Gilsa broke. East Brigade broke. Fennig's low on ammo, that's his skirmishers. This is idle. Fennig's about to break. Have him pull back. How you doing over here, Gamble? Working on it. These guys really need to get the move on here. Fennec. Looks like Fennec just broke. Yep. Go find your shack, Fennec. His detachment hasn't broke yet. Try and rally him. Our loss resilience is too high. I'll pull you back. You fall back. Skirmishers, get them out of that building. Ames is running low on ammo already. Helps Hill taken. You grab Powers Hill next. pull these guys right back on the ridge line. Let them come to us. Let's do that. Fall back. Then Coster can kind of act as a rear guard for now. Slow him down a little bit. I think that's, yeah, his detachment's done. There we go. Now we got some artillery support. Uh-oh. Krasnowski was wounded in action. Bert's demoralized. And rally. Already up to 15%, Cat. Wow. Looking at 4 hours for Hancock, 6 hours for Sickles, 17 for Sykes. Sedgwick is 24 out. Slocum is 3 hours. Von Steinwehr was wounded. Could you turn to face Archer? They'll be fighting in and around the seminary. Give you guys the orders to halt. Doubleday. Have them halt as well. Pretty powerful. We're pulling back. Everybody pull back. We're gonna have to answer the threat to our north too. Up over here. Fall back. Rockenbro withdrawn. He's not gonna be part of Pickett's charge. He's on the far left of the line. Smith is wounded. Meade? What you doing, bud? Oh no. Not that. Not doing that. Let's move you. Get all our commanders moved back. Very inspiring watching your generals run away, but von Steinwehr needs to get out of there. Howard. Okay, he's falling back. Artillery's going to cover their withdrawal. John Reynolds was wounded. Oh no! Oh. Whoops. Starting to come down on us pretty good here. We're going to be fighting in the town, that's for sure. Let's have Doubleday. Have Doubleday get up on Phelps Hill up here. And Robinson. Have you this? Powers Hill taken. Take a little round top. You guys need to think about falling here. Let's see. Roads. Oh, he broke. That's the core artillery broke. Dilger was wounded. Guns seem to be having problems falling back. Borrow off this hill here. Guess we could start the fish hook. We can pull these guys back to the saddle and then Cemetery Hill. Artillery. Where did I have them going again? There. I'll put you up on Cemetery Hill instead. He's fucking them out. Starting to come through the town now. Reynolds. Oh, they're broken. We lost all our artillery. What about these guys? Why aren't they falling? Heck. Solomon Meredith, you gotta get your guys off there, bud. Double time it. Gonna start coming under fire from oh no, the seminary. We're gonna get in our rear if I'm not careful. Town of Gettysburg itself is about to fall. Alright, let's have you fall back to the ridge. Not intentionally trying to recreate history here, it's just kind of seems like a good idea. Von Gilsa withdrawn. Gettysburg is lost. 5 hours Sickles, 3 hours Hancock. Pikes and Sedgwick will be the next day. Hours for Slocum. Alfenig withdrawn. Only 2% to 14%. Oak. Meredith. Danger. Or move you over this way. They haven't started shooting at us yet, but it's going to change very soon. Got a detachment that's coming out. Have Cutler to catch some skirmishers. I can't. Put them in the lower around here. Sight they have? None? Probably. See, right now, the main threat's coming up from over here, so I'm going to move some of these guys, actually move them forward a little bit. Bucktails up. He doesn't have any orders to fall back. Here. Excuse me. Trying to find guys with low amount of casualties just kind of not happening here. Especially when everyone's running out of ammo. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so... They're pushing on it. Once again, Meade's out in front of everybody, right next to the enemy skirmishers. Archer's brigade's out there. This is Barlow. Okay. Clicked off the map here. Get Barlow here. Just Barlow, not your... Hurry up, Meade. Run before you die. That would be bad. 23% to 14. Numbers wise, we're not too far ahead of them. That doesn't mean much. These guys aren't even moving. I don't know. There, that might help. Like a whole division coming down on us from the north. Answer that. Uh-oh. Oh God, why would you do that? Aim's broke. Small round top. Why would you do that? Alt. I have much of a force to hold the line here. Meredith's unstable, but we can get him up. We may have to fall back a little further than what they did historically here. I may actually lose this battle. Last time I played it on my own. I was way more careful than what I was this time. Hour for Slocum. I think Sickles is next to arrive, or Hancock. Hancock's whole corps is going to be here in 2 hours. 4 hours for Sickles. Further forward here. You could really use some artillery. They're shelling me from the town. Damn, they're pushing me right off this hill. Meredith's coming up. Halt. I'm gonna bring you in. Let's get Meredith up here like this. Actually, just turn and shoot at him. Poor Meredith's out here by himself. Have him fall back a little bit. Alright. Fight for Cemetery Hill rages on. Goes 1st Brigade. Foster's Brigade. Orlando Smith, who's wounded, is up next. They're just as low on ammo, some of them are, as we are. Hit Hayes. I have to pull back a little bit. On Hancock. Up. A lot of their forces haven't been committed either. So they start moving these guys out and across. I'm going to have to really put some thought into where I'm going to go hide for the night. Davis is almost out of ammo, so is Pettigrew. 25% will go down once we, 2 hours still. He should be here any time. Can get rid of Pettigrew and Davis here. Brigade. And rally. We got guns opening up on us from everywhere. And arrives. Maybe take big round top. Like Avery's turning around. Not broken. Damn it. Now he's starting to go. Rally. Maybe sidestep, kind of firm up our line a little bit here. We start pulling these guys back a little bit. Lost another one, almost. Reynolds, from your hospital bed, tell your men, need to do the same. Here we go, we got some more guys. It's a little more even now. Ames withdrawn. Slocum's 14th Corps is here. 4:30 in the afternoon. We're going to have Slocum bring his whole corps right up here as fast as possible. Welsh withdrawn. Barlow withdrawn. Gettysburg is burning for some reason. I don't know why. We're not... The only one firing is their artillery, unless they're hitting the buildings. Alright, so we drove off Hoke finally. Davis's brigade's been pushed back. Get you up over here. Does minor victory now. Howard's running away. 11th Corps is running away. That'd be nice to see these guys coming in with Slocum. Whole Corps commander just running away. Don't go there, you'll die. Oh, it's snowing out. That sucks. Obviously not talking about this. All right, how are we looking over here? All right, these guys are confident. Have them come over this way, not doing that, that's for damn sure. Use roads, use high ground, just come over here. No. Alright, move up a little bit then. Really not sure pushing the attack right now is a good idea. If we could break Archer and Smith. Right, we'll have you fire on Archer. You hit Smith. You guys hit Gordon. Almost even. They actually have more casualties than we do now. Oh no, they don't. I'm looking at the wrong one. About even. Or morale. We got 44 to their 60. They're ready to fight. Five o'clock at night. Got probably 3 more hours of battle in us here for the day. I'll run out of ammo long before that. Smith should break fairly soon. If we can get these guys off my front, then I could pull back and set up a line, an actual line. I don't think they're going to send any more. Well, they might. But if we forego the whole Culp's Hill thing, and they don't send anyone around us like this, we could set up kind of a mini fishhook starting on Cemetery Hill. Right here. Then maybe work our way over to Seminary Ridge and come up it. Maybe come around them. Come around their right, like Longstreet wanted to come around the left of the Union lines. Slocum's working on it. He just had Hancock show up. It's a boost us. Alright, so we have Slocum coming up. Reinforce the hill here. I'm gonna have Hancock come right up I guess he's gonna come up Anytown Road. But I'm not gonna move him. I may set him up kind of along this line here. Set him up here and then bend him back just south of the Bliss Farm. So I'd say that little objective right there that I can't even see. Tops of trees, that's the angle right there. If you send out some skirmishers, both of you send out skirmishers. I want you to attack the artillery that's coming up. .631 in Archer, and Gordon's brigade is down to 830. Wow. They did pretty good. Where'd my other brigade go that was out on this side? Did he break? Says he's unstable. Got 27 rounds. Still can't move him. Let's give him a second to rally. Alright, both those I can charge them in. Yeah, let's do it. Why not charge? Charge those guns that are almost out of ammo. Maybe we could capture some of them. Okay, these guys are pulling back. Trying to see where the bigger threat's going to be coming from. Looks like they're going to come down from the north. Uh-oh. Who's this? Johnson? May be looking to try and get around me. Doubleday. Right. could come down either way, or he could come further down there, but I think he's going to probably come down this way. Let's get Doubleday over here. We can fall back now that, well, the kind of I want to say the threat is over. Guys aren't doing anything. Still got 12 guns, though. Falling back. Ran out of ammo pretty quick. Iron Brigade's still hanging in there. Gonna get you in this direction. I want to see it better though. Them there. These guys can stay where they are. Let's bring you back onto the fence. Whoops. Nope, nope, nope. Do not want to give an order to Reynolds' whole corps. I think I just did. Yeah, they're all moving. I just fucked that all up. They're doing. And I can rearrange them. Your Wainwright's coming up. Get our artillery set up. I'll give the order to the entire lot of them. Have you set up? Right here. Actually, forward a little bit. Right there is fine. These guys need to move back because they're under artillery fire. Put them... Those are the skirmishers I called back. Poor Reynolds. Really want you there. Have you set up here? Pretty sure I gave the order to call those skirmishers back. Here. Bucktails up in the middle. All right, save for some artillery. I don't think anything else is going to happen today. When more of my units get into position, once Hancock has his hole. So this is what I'm going to do with Hancock. I'm going to get him to start moving like this. Like I said, it's just south of the Bliss Farm. And then if we can get up, push up on Seminary Ridge and hold them kind of in this area here, we should be doing pretty good. So I will be back. All right, we are on to day 2. This is what I've done for my deployment. The weaker of my forces, the ones that fought on day 1, Wadsworth, he's pretty beat up, so I put him on the far left. We do have Gamble back. Buford's still alive. So Gamble's or Wadsworth and the cavalry is going to hold the far left. I've got artillery right in the middle here, providing cover in this area here. Sickles took up position in the Cemetery Hill area with Doubleday, who also saw action, but was who did pretty good in terms of his casualties. He's here. In between Doubleday and Wadsworth, we have Robinson with just shy of 3,000 men. He's barely seen any action, so he's going to be our center force right here. Starting from right, we've got Birney. This is Sickles' corps. They're going to be holding the kind of the what would be the curve of the fishhook. Here we've got artillery that's going to cover this area here, and right next to them we've got some artillery that can reach up onto Seminary Ridge. Humphreys is next. Caldwell being next up here. These are all under Hancock. Hayes is on our far left. I'm going to push these guys up and try and come up the lengthwise axis of Seminary Ridge and try and push them off Seminary Ridge. We've got Gibbon in reserve to go where he's needed. If we can get this line pushed up to about here, north of the Bliss Farm, we can start moving our entire line forward. These guys, they're going to kind of stay back just so they don't take any more losses. Some of these brigades are really chewed up here. Solomon Meredith is about half strength. Cutler's doing better. Gamble's not doing bad. He only lost 440 men. So he can get in and on the action too. The only problem being right now, Slocum, he was too far out to be able to link up these deployment zones. So he's going to come up. He'll probably come up right up the center and reinforce where needed. Looking at what we still have show up. Sykes is, I think, 2 hours out. Sykes will be arriving. Sedgwick is 9 hours out still. And then Howard left the field completely. His whole 11th Corps is gone. These guys, I don't even think they'll have time to show up. I don't think where the way it stands right now, Sedgwick's going to show up with his 6th Corps. Sykes may get here, but I don't think he's going to get into the action. Right now we're looking, it's listed as a minor victory. 23% casualties for them, 7,713. They have 33,000 left, so they still do have a significant portion of their force still coming. That would be Pickett. But Longstreet is on the field now. Morale-wise, we're sitting at 66%, and they have 74%, so they're actually doing better than we are in terms of morale. But I expect once we push the play button, their deployment is going to become apparent. And to be honest, it may throw my whole plan out of whack, but let's find out. Did a little bit. We do have Johnson coming from up here, as well as I think that's Pettigrew. No, that's Longstreet. He went up north. The Longstreet's up north now. Building's still burning. Artillery is still firing. I'm going to get Sedgwick or Slocum. I'm going to get Slocum moving. Because Longstreet is up here, I'm going to send Slocum more in a direction like this. Have him kind of come up behind Hulps Hill and Cemetery Hill. That way, if we have to send him out this way, we can. If we have to send him straight up the middle, we can do that too. But let's get our forces moving here. It looks like they're pulling back, which is a good thing. So I'm going to move you guys up by division. Not going to get too crazy with advancing for right now. Humphreys. Up right here. And I think Gibbon I'm going to send... was going to send them over here, but they're way over on McPherson. I don't want to have to cross in between McPherson and Seminary Ridge to get at them, so I'm going to send Gibbon up like this. We'll advance as we go here. Right now we got ourselves a little artillery duel going. You guys don't really have much in the way of line of sight where they are. I have them come over here like this. A little bit worried about Wadsworth and Buford over here. You may be the ones fighting on Seminary Ridge in this version of it, unless Longstreet does something silly. He may come all the way over here. What if the game kind of models them knowing like our strength dispositions and whatnot? But once this develops a little more, I will be back and we'll commence the fighting on day 2. Right, we got a skirmish line advancing out to deal with these Garnett's battalion, and then this artillery here, Jones's battalion. Otherwise, they just sit there and shell us. These guys are all firing. That's good. And we are moving up towards this way. I'm not entirely sure where these guys are going. They're heading this way. Well, we got another division moving in. So they may be falling back further than Pearson's Ridge here. They've got Hers Ridge to fall back to, and then after that it's unnamed here, but it's Whistler Ridge. They might be forming up on Hers Ridge. Humphreys. Up a little bit. May even send Bernie down. He's relatively fresh. But I want to see what these guys up here do before I start sending anything up into the town of Gettysburg. Longstreet's coming back to the south with the exception of Pender. So it looks like they're kind of following the historic track. They're coming down Hers Ridge, try and get around us over here. So far, with the exception of the artillery, we haven't really come into contact with the enemy up here. It's like our skirmishers drew off those artillery units there. Now they're taking fire from the other side of the town. "13 guns, 15, and 15 there. These are Early's guns. Like we drove those guns off too. We could have a pretty solid skirmish line. I'm gonna send Bernie up. I'll have him start coming up like this. Then we'll have Gibbon up here as well. Our skirmishers, let's see if we can grab the guns that are there. No, we can't. Skirmishers can't grab guns, I guess. Let's get a good skirmish line going here. These three could probably hit the guns in this division. I want to leave these guys out, but with nothing but artillery over here. Pikes has arrived. They're just taking casualties, just standing there, so. See if they can do away with these guns. All right. have these skirmishers come up on these pieces right here. Don't know how well this is going to go, but I think I'm going to send... Robinson out. Well, then I'm going to move Doubleday over here. These guns, they still don't have line of sight on any of these guys. Move them up on Benner's Hill. I should have done that in the first place, right? Does look like they're filing down Person's Ridge here. Moving them slightly. They're sending their units over to deal with our skirmishers. Urban combat at its finest. Demolished houses and all. Don't expect our skirmishers to last very long out here, but... you will starting to come down. They're leaving their guns out. Kind of in a bad spot here. We could always send our skirmishers back to hit them in the rear. Okay, well, our own guns aren't going to do any good if they're on the opposite ridge. Bring them up. Bring all our guns up. Skirmishers are on their way back. They start coming south, we can always pivot Bernie around with Doubleday support. Oh, I got Doubleday heading over in the wrong direction. Almost got the line of sight there. Hancock up a little closer here. Gonna start coming into contact with these guys pretty soon. We already are. Ooh. Straight up on the line. They put out a detachment. They're still firing on us over here. Still have 12 guns. All right. Nothing's happening over here on our right. Good thing. Let's get you up. Oh, we may even be able to move in on these guys. Alright, get up where you can shoot them. Brewster. All right, Brooke, move up. Brewster, Zook, come over here. Guns still haven't started moving. Oh, they have. Like they're starting to shift back over this way. Have Gibbon come up like this. Let's have you come over here. Erie. And Williams come up right behind him. Right, not bad. Four rounds left for our skirmishers here. These guys are out, so they're heading back. Zook was wounded. Apparently just happened. Who's this? Patrick Kelly. Now let's get Smith up on the line. Have Paul come up here. And Doubleday, you can get your guys lined up on him. They have to shift Gibbon up. Colonel Carroll was wounded. Very interesting formation these guys picked. Fight between the ridges. Come up well, and then Gibbon. Actually, I'm gonna switch you around a little bit. Base, got a charge coming at us. Iverson's brigade. Bernie turned face. Find a decent sized brigade here if we have one. turn to face them. You're gonna have to turn over here. I don't like the way they're facing. Iverson's taking a pounding. We have this entire division of Doubleday on him. Guys haven't moved. Now we're looking over here. Guys are low on ammo already. Bring you up. And have you fall back a little bit. Gotta get those guns taken care of. You come up. Holmes Brigade. Alright, there's one down. If you hit that artillery, on this brigade here, 13 rounds. I don't like the way these guys are. The Trombrandt's wounded. Everyone's firing. Move you over a little bit. Right up in there. Oh, now they're starting to move these guys down. All right, we're gonna have to move you out like this. Sykes' men, come on now. It started snowing like crazy outside. We're gonna need you in the center pretty fast. Double time. Fury, got to get up there as well. Double time. Our center is starting to buckle here. Get up on Seminary Ridge and start firing. No, I'm going to leave you in the rear for now. We have to send a brigade over to assist over here. Had these two brigades move in on the that artillery. We're going to need some help in the middle here. Erie would hurry up. Holy shit. Whoops. I forgot about Sykes. Sykes. Men in the marching column. Have you come up right here. Double quick, boys, double quick. I completely forgot about Sykes. Wow. Not good. Posey's brigade, 1,100 men left. The rest of you guys I'm going to turn to... Actually, not yet. I want these guns out of action. Bernie was wounded. What are these guys doing? Let's have them just fire. We're trying to get over on the ridge. We're firing. These guys are low on ammo. These guys are low on ammo. Let's have you come up over here. Take that position over here. And we'll have you right here. Bucktails, move in. Need some support in our center. Alright, drove off those guns. There we go. Alright. Hancock's kind of spread out here. Right, Caldwell. Actually, let's go with Humphreys first. Have him come up over here. Hayes, Caldwell. I'm gonna have Caldwell come up right here. Just because it does look like they're starting to come down on me over here. Guns are firing canister into them. Get the cab dismounted. These guys aren't going to take much over here. Hopefully it won't matter. We still got skirmishers out. Hey. You can help these guys, for sure. Go get them. Go get them, boys. Push up. Looking good. We're starting to get some fresh brigades in Enfields. Look at that range. Oh god, our whole center's about to break. There we go. Now we're firing on them. Bernie was wounded. I don't think I've had anyone killed yet, but well. What are these guys over here doing? They're coming. Not in a very great force, but they are coming nonetheless. These guys don't have orders yet. One brigade. We're gonna need some help over here. Have you halt. Lockwood. Have you halt as well. Meade. %, to 23.9. We lost the major victory, but I think we're pushing them. All right, Doubleday, I want you. See. Let's push up. Keep pushing up. Ward's barely hanging on. Let's get some support out here for him. Good. And we'll move the smaller, almost out of ammo brigade over here. He's doing fine. So, oh hey, enemy's retreating. Alright. Get up on Seminary Ridge. Let's get you up into town. Try and retake the town. Half hour here. We'll be able to retake the town. I guess you could call that Pickett's charge in reverse with a kind of an envelopment. McPherson's Ridge. Let's have a I don't know if I really want to send look up there against that artillery that's not going anywhere. Alright, he did pretty good. Let's hit this artillery. I guess they're going to charge. And then you hit the brigade, skirmishers. Where is he? Where is he? Buford, buddy, you made it! You are still alive, my friend. And still in the fight, too. Devil to pay! All over that artillery. Alright, we'll just hit them. Should be able to take the town, even with them on the other side of it. There you go. Gettysburg is a hulking ruin now. We're moving up on Seminary Ridge. Got a few enemies that haven't gotten the word that they're beat. But they're starting to. "11 minutes. Go. Gettysburg is starting to fall to us. These guys are gonna run right through this big clump of Confederates that are fleeing the field. I wonder if they'll fire on them. Or just run straight through them. Oops, what's happening? Get out of the way, man. I want to take this objective. They're going to wait politely for them to get out of the way. Why don't you move up there? Just go. Alright, let's set up our line right here. Not going to do anything silly and accidentally get Buford killed because I sent him off on something. Move, buddy, move. Oh, don't come back through me. Yeah, they're still firing on us over here. That's fine. But we're going to pull you back. Go ahead, fall back. You've done enough for one day. Like, Seminary Ridge was about to fall. Oh, wow. Alright, so overall numbers. We lost 14,733 out of 88,000. 67 out of 311 guns. They lost 163 guns out of 273 and 17,673. Didn't lose any cavalry, though. Buford lives. Buford lives. All right. So that was the Battle of Gettysburg. Be interesting to see what overall this the length of this is going to be. I'm guessing up around 2.5 hours. Take a look what we have coming up next. Chickamauga, November 18th, 1863. We're moving back out somewhat to the west. It's going to be Rosecrans versus Don Carlos, Braxton Bragg and his eyebrow. There's Nathan Bedford Forrest, hero of the Klan, or founder of the Klan. But that's going to be our next battle is Chickamauga. Once I get to it in the book, I will play it in the game and we'll get the episode up. Anyway, if you like this episode, if you like the Battle of Gettysburg, hit the like button. If you have any thoughts, leave those in the comments down below. If you want to follow along through the rest of these battles, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Hit the subscribe and come along with us. That way you won't miss out on the Whiskey and Lemons. That's going to be coming up pretty soon. We'll see you for all that in the near future. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching and have yourself a very good day.